nothing short of a riveting story about a woman's ordeal when her husband, who was working in Africa, was kidnapped at a road blockade by 55 Nigerian rebels. They shoved him into a car, taking him hostage, threatening to chop off his arms.
And for 10 days, Lorna Grayling would actually answer her cell phone, forced to listen to the rebels torturing her husband. They told her that they would send him off home in a coffin if a ransom wasn't paid. Lorna's husband would not survive. With so much anxiety, Lorna leaned on her faith over fear. And in this spellbinder book, Kidnapped, the gut-wrenching true story of a father's survival after being kidnapped and tortured by Nigerian rebels, Lorna details the terror that she and her husband endured. And we have the honor of having Lorna Grayling here with us today from her home in Florida. Lorna, thank you so much for taking some time out to share your story with us.
Thank you. It's such an honor and a pleasure for me to be here. Thank you.
You know, we want to start out by letting everyone know that your story has a happy ending.
Yes, it does. Thankfully, not one that we ever thought at the time, because sometimes when the circumstances are right in front of you and they're so scary and they're so big, you can't see past that. But we are so grateful that, yes, we did get him out, and he is safe and he is alive today.
That's awesome.
Laura, you've been quoted as saying that fear is a choice. In this situation, I can't imagine having anything but fear when you're on that cell phone.
Yeah, and it sounds impossible, right? Because when you're in that situation, and I mean, when he was phoning me, and he was screaming for his life, literally begging and screaming at the top of his lungs, and he would scream, "Help me, help me, help me, they're gonna kill me." And I would hear the beatings, and I would hear the rebels shoot, and the phone would die, and there would be dead silence. So I wouldn't know whether he was dead or alive for days. But why I say that fear is a choice, because right in that moment, I had the opportunity to choose and decide, am I going to hold on to the Word of God and the belief that I have inside of me? And I did receive a text just before he was kidnapped from a friend saying that she had this word for me, and God says that he would send angels to protect him. So I had this word to hang on to. Or am I going to look at what I just heard and everything around me and everything that I can see and feel, and am I going to hang on to that? Because we do always have that choice, and it's a split second, and it happens throughout the day that we have to keep choosing what are we going to hang on to. And so, yeah, that's why I say faith is a choice and fear is a choice. And we don't always know that, and it doesn't always feel like we have a choice, but we actually do. And choosing is the difference between having joy and power and strength and being weak in your trials. And that's just something that I realized through this. It was very profound.
That's an amazing testimony. And honestly, I think that that can correlate to so many things in people's lives. So when your husband returned home, I suspect that both of you really had many scars that you needed to be healed. Tell us a little bit about your healing process and how that's been for you all.
Yeah, absolutely. We were very, very grateful because honestly, even afterwards, we didn't have a lot of sleepless nights. Even my husband, really was doing exceptionally well. It was quite supernatural. But after that, we had another event where we had an armed robbery in our home in South Africa. And I must say, when these events keep reoccurring and when things do come up again that cause trauma in your life, it does seem to be, hard. And again, we have that ultimate choice is to decide, all right, am I going to hang on to this fear of what if and everything that's happening around me, or am I going to choose to have hope in the future and say, all right, this is what's happening. There's this option of why me? Why is this constantly happening to me? And there's no answers for that, and it really is debilitating. Or I could choose to decide, all right, what am I going to do with what has happened to me? And that's why I have this testimony, feeling like this has happened to me. I've had so much things in my life gone wrong. So what can I do with it? How can I use it to strengthen myself and to encourage others? And it makes all the difference in the world, what you choose to do with what you have in your life. And it's just so profound. I realize this, and it's really giving me joy and strength, and it helps with my healing as well.
What a testimony. That's amazing.
Otherwise, I would just sit and cry and feel sorry for myself. And I do get those days, you know.
Marna, thanks so much for joining us today. The book is Kidnapped, the gut-wrenching true story of a father's survival after being kidnapped and tortured by Nigerian rebels. Thanks so much for sharing your story. Obviously, you can get that one right there on Amazon.